You ready to get in your bag?
Ready to get in my bag.
Do you have a bag?
I got it.
I heard that Arsenal Cassidy was
I ain't gonna lie.
trash.
I heard that nigga Cassidy got murdered in his homes.
Oh, that shit. How you think that made me feel?
And you was talking all that shit about that nigga.
That's Jordan.
You was talking all that shit. That nigga got booed in his hometown.
My nigga. Even Jordan got bad knees.
And he never got booed in his home state.
Can you imagine you went to Chicago and got booed?
They would never.
That shit was honestly, when I heard that, oh, that hurt the heart, bro. That hurt the heart. I honestly, I can imagine it though, cause it's like, bro.
Which one did you see? Because I watched one.
Oh, everything I see, he did. Oh, I'm just looking at the comments.
I just
Fuck
looked at the
videos,
comments too.
the comments. Everyone's like, bruh, I watched it for free and I wish I got my money back. It's like, I watched it for free and I wish I got my time back.
It's weird because maybe most of these people aren't fans of him, but the video that I saw, everybody was saying like, this nigga's delusional. How is this nigga a battle rapper? This nigga used to rap. He can't even It was weird to see like how much shit these niggas was talking. I was thinking maybe
I mean, the nigga is low key delusional. This nigga was getting booed by Goods, and he looked at the crowd and said, "Y'all booing the best shit you've ever heard." Can you imagine this nigga saying, "Y'all booing y'all booing the greatest bars of all time"?
Oh my god!
Can you imagine this nigga?
It was like that nigga's delusional. That nigga really thought he won.
Bruh, win, lose, or draw, that nigga won.
That shit was so weird.
Bruh.
I was like, man, does this nigga suck? How does this nigga get in the bag? Everybody thinks this nigga sucks.
Bruh, cause he's trash now, and it's hard for me to say it. Nigga, that was my favorite rapper growing up, one of them. But,
That shit was...
yeah,
shit was,
that nigga, he got cooked.
That shit was hard to look at.
That shit, it is hard to look at, honestly. Especially for a nigga like me who's a big fan of him. For those who don't have any context, we were referring to the Cassidy versus Arsenal battle. We watch a lot of battle rap. Oh, one thing I wanted to mention referring to our last podcast, I feel like we shouldn't do the questions in the middle of the podcast because it fucks up the flow of conversation. I feel like the question should be either a separate video for the Patreon, like a Q&A, or it should be at the very end. But I feel like doing it in the middle, it just fucks up the flow.
I see.
You know what I mean? The great things about combos is that they can go anywhere, but when we have this, it kind of makes it stagnant, and then it's like, how do we jump back into, you see what I'm saying? So either do it at the end, or make it separate. Yeah. I mean, that was that. So nigga, you was watching this. You wanted to watch this or something?
Nigga, it was on my Snapchat and I saw she dressed up like a whore, so I'm always down for the whorish activities.
So for those who don't know, we're watching the Ace family's recent video. Apparently she dressed up scandalous. So we'll see what this shit talking about.
First, what would you grade her as a 1 through 30?
She's up there. She's definitely in the 20s. Definitely in the 20s. She's not your average girl that you see walking down the street. She's like a
I'd give her like a
24,
smooth
25.
25, 26.
She's a very, maybe a little 26, 27. Like an above average bad bitch. Well,
She's in the bad bitch category.
No, she's definitely in the bad bitch category. I'm just thinking like, maybe not 27 because when I'm thinking above average, you gotta think she is probably a little past her prime. She's a little older. You know what I'm saying? Now when she was younger.
How old is she?
Nigga, she's not in her 20s. You understand? There's a steep decline when the value.
She's not in her 20s?
Bro, the value of pussy drops after 25 substantially.
Nigga, because I saw a picture of her when she dated Michael
20s.
B. Jordan. She did not look like that bitch. She looks like that bitch now.
Oh, she wasn't as cute back then?
Bruh, I got a feeling that nigga put... These bitches glow up a little bit after that pregnancy shit. These bitches
after
started
that
getting...
check come in. These bitches get bread and they start glowing up a little bit.
Maybe, but...
That Ace family check, you feel me?
Like a lot of bitches glowed up after they had kids. Amber Rose, I guarantee, bro. When she was that bald-headed bitch fucking with Kanye West, she wasn't. Now she dumb thick.
She always was thick, I thought.
Bro, she dumb thick now.
You like Amber?
I'd fuck her. I wouldn't cheat on my girl with her though. There's a difference.
She really just looks like an average She really just looks like an average Mexican girl to me. Like, that's your typical Mexican. She's just like your prototype Mexican. But she got like a very nice body.
She has a very cute face. I mean, I don't like this look that she has. I don't like that look. But when she had her brown regular hair, when she looked regular,
I feel like she's just like in the face.
You don't see.
No, she's bad. But what I'm saying is, her just off face value, she doesn't like.
If we saw her at Mango's, she'd be the cutest thing at Mango's.
It depends what day we go.
Name the bitch at Mango's that we saw that with
I think that one girl was cuter than her. I forget her name, but she was.
Describe her, because I remember bad bitches.
At the very end of the I Hate Guys that, I was like, I'm about to go get her number. She was with her friend in the beginning. Her and her friend were getting interviewed, and she was like, you know what was a very good video? The Smarter Than a Fifth Grader. Bro, you don't remember bitches. Who gives a fuck? Long story short, bro, she's definitely a baddie, but I feel like her face is kind of just a normal Mexican girl face. But who gives a fuck, my nigga? She's bad, regardless.
Guess what that looks like. Alright, are you guys ready?
That's another thing too, and I ain't gonna lie, bro. This is the type of content that niggas like. You know Cody Ko? I think I told you about this nigga. He makes this type of content where he watches shit and reacts to it, talks about it, keeps watching it.
Mm-hmm.
People love that shit, bro.
People love it.
It's so easy to edit. It's like, it's such an easy. It's not like
there is one clean that you probably seen, the one black dude that reacts to like kind of like more
modern or
more black culture type shit. I forget his name, but you would.
I recognize him.
Yeah.
But my point is, it's like
people do like that shit.
They like that shit, and it's easy to edit because it's not like a interview video where it's like we gotta go out and get content. Nigga, we could do this shit in an hour, and that's the video.
Basically.
That shit is like, okay, we might go out and get an interview. We didn't get enough. We gotta go the next day.
This is guaranteed.
It's more time consuming. This is guaranteed, and it's just easy.
It's gonna be 17 minutes, and that's it.
Well, it's gonna be a little longer, but my point is, this is something we can think about. We're gonna throw it on a Patreon, see the reviews, see if they fucking with it, and then we're gonna throw it on.
We need to review battle rap, nigga.
But they're not ready for that.
I mean, they not, but we gotta introduce them to a new lifestyle.
You're not lying. Did you see Solo in his recent video? He deleted it.
I watched it.
He was crying? You saw that? You didn't reach out?
I did.
You did? What'd you say? I was about to reach out.
I was just like,
damn, I should have reached out.
I was just like,
keep your head up.
Basically, but I wanted to tell him don't post shit like that on YouTube.
Man, don't tell a nigga that.
Cause in my heart, that's what I felt. I was like, my nigga, don't let these niggas see you act like my nigga, you're crying right now, B.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with crying. I think he was just emotional.
He was frustrated.
It was just in the moment, and what he was expressing is a feeling that I've felt before. For those who don't know, so Solo is this YouTuber. Shout out to him.
Good guy.
Basically, he made a video. He recently deleted it, but he was like crying and very frustrated because, as a YouTuber and as an entertainer, it's frustrating when you feel like almost like a slave to your audience. You feel like you're creating content that you don't enjoy making, but you feel like it's what the people want to see. You're doing it at a pace that you might not be comfortable with. He was referring to like, oh, you got to create a video every week, and he felt like he was making the same. He wasn't having fun creating anymore, which is an experience I can relate to. The idea of like just kind of feeling like you're in the hands of the audience and
slave to your people,
not making what you want to make. And that's the thing as a creator. It's like ideally, you want to make content that you enjoy making, and then it's like there's an audience for everything. And I'd recommend that for any new YouTubers coming up. Understand there's an audience for whatever. You like doing book reviews, there's people who like watching book reviews. You like fucking playing video games, there's an audience for that. You like doing whatever. So ideally you want to create content you enjoy that people also enjoy watching. But yeah. Long story short, I was just curious if you saw it.
Yeah.
I was about to hit him up, but I was at work at the time, and so I never got around to it. And then when his next video, he ended up deleting it.
Yeah, I talked to him for probably like, I don't know, it was a smooth minute. I was talking to that nigga for at least 30, 45 minutes.
Y'all was on the phone?
Yeah.
Oh, you called him?
Yeah. I called him and he didn't answer, and he called me back like an hour later. And then I was like, bro, what's going on? And he was like, bro, I'm just frustrated. I don't like the space that I'm in. And then I asked him about the whole Amigo shit, because he touched on that on the video. I was like, you really don't like doing that shit? That shit is fun. He was like, it's cool, but it's not like really what I want to do, but I feel like I have to do it because the algorithm of YouTube and I get so many views on it.
Mhm.
And I was like, and then he touched on one thing, the whole like, he thought about deleting his YouTube channel and creating like a whole new one. I told him, don't do that.
Yeah.
If anything, just.
For what? What's the purpose?
Yeah, and then I was like, if anything, just post whatever it is you want to post and really don't worry about what other people have to say.
See, but it's hard not to worry when it's like at the end of the day, you rely on your audience. Bo Burnham had this great like thing. He's this comedian. He had this great kind of thing he said in one of his stand-ups. Basically, he did it through a song, but he was explaining how he loves yet he hates his audience. He loves them because it's like they created him. They put him in a position to where he can live this great life and great lifestyle, and they give him all the love that he needs and wants. But he also hates them because of the fact that he relies on them and the fact that he seeks their validation. You know what I mean? So it's like, at the end of the day, you can't just be like, oh, fuck what they want to see, because it's like, that's when you fall off, you know, potentially. When you stop creating shit that they enjoy watching. At the end of the day, and this is what people gotta understand, Bo Burnham touched on this too, and we touched on it before. It's like, the way I look at this shit is like, people so often, they look at their fan base like they're your friends. And like, people be like almost like making people feel like they're like trying to pressure people to fuck with them. And like, you know, oh, you didn't stick with me through the rough and hard, through the good and bad times, and this, and it's like, at the end of the day, these aren't your friends. This is a transaction. They pay us with their time and attention, and we, in return, give them entertainment. The day we stop entertaining them is the day that they'll pay someone else with their time and attention. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's one thing too. It's like, people act like their fans are supposed to stick with them good and bad. And it's like, no. Once you stop posting good shit, people are gonna stop fucking with you.
I ain't gonna lie, I was thinking about that earlier. I was thinking about our fan base, bro. We really got a like cult fan base.
Our shit is strong, but
cult, bro, on some G-Unit type shit, bro.
Our shit is strong, but I ain't gonna. I know niggas whose shit is stupid strong. Like, when I think of niggas like Emma Chamberlain, Cody Cole, like, their fan base is so crazy to me. Like, bro, they'll post a video and they'll have 10 million subscribers and get 10 million views in a day. Like, I just don't even understand. But then I'd be kind of considering, like, maybe because they kind of post family-friendly stuff, it's easier for them to like, as far as the YouTube algorithm, maybe it kind of works more in their favor to where more people are seeing their shit. I was kind of considering maybe that's that, but like, their fan bases, it seems crazy. But bro, then also I'd be thinking, I feel like part of it too is like having a younger audience. I feel like when you have a younger audience, that contributes to them being more.
They got more time for you.
Yeah.
Ours is, I think it's like 16 to 24. Nigga, half
oh no, our fan base is solid as fuck though, no doubt.
Bro, Colt, every time you hear what these bitches want in their mouth, bro, that's like you see 50, you yell out G-Unit
type shit.
I guarantee you, bro. I was just thinking about like that shit is so clean,
and it's dope because it's like. I love the fact too that it's like these people are our age. There's nothing wrong with having like kid followers, but it's like I wouldn't want kids coming up to me. It's like my nigga, I don't even. It's like, well, for one, the type of shit I create, I don't. Why are you watching my shit? But it's like I enjoy the fact that like the people who are watching our shit, there's people our age. Like if it's a girl who watches our shit, she's my age to where I could shoot my shot potentially if I wanted to.
Yeah.
So that's dope. But yeah, our following is Dumbass Clean. I ain't gonna lie. And I think it's dope, like, they really fuck with us, but I think too, because it's like we've been authentic from the gates.
We're so relatable.
And it's like, for example, in our recent video, The Smarter Than a Fifth Grader, like, at the end, we were like talking about that retarded bitch. What was our last podcast, actually?
Yeah.
And it's like, there's some people who can't have that type of conversation. She's retarded, like stupid retarded. Bitches are retarded, like, and I'm not like an advocate of necessarily talking like that, but it's like, because we're just so authentic and we've always been like that, like as far as just the way we express ourselves, and I think people understand we're genuinely kind of good guys who might have a bad habit.
We're too real to be rich, bro.
Oh,
like that.
Too real to be rich, but Nah, yeah, we got a clean ass fan base, so shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out to you niggas, man. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all.
Shit is dope. Shit is dope.
Like, with y'all, I can now buy the premium porno. I can now buy premium porno with them.
Officially.
That $9.99 a month is easy now. I can get all the Layla Star, all the Rachel Star I want. Unlimited type shit. Metro type shit.
They really elevated.
Bruh, niggas is elevating like my porn experience. I never jacked off so much in these past 48 hours.
You be going crazy?
Bruh.
I put my shit away. I ain't gonna lie.
That premium.
But I ain't gonna lie.
You
Not
quit?
well within the last couple of days. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of fucked up a couple of days and rubbed one out with nigga.
No Jergens?
Beer back. That shit is not pleasant, but I did it. But I ain't gonna lie though. Fucking is a little bit more enjoyable.
It's a little bit more satisfying.
It's a little bit more.
Dying some warm walls.
But I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't gonna lie, there ain't nothing like
But
pussy.
I ain't gonna lie.
No,
Different
no,
pussy got. Not all pussies built the same, bro.
Bruh, it's not even that. It's just new pussy. to
No,
you,
it's
bro.
not even new pussy,
It's
bro.
just new pussy.
Nigga, I ain't. Nigga, no.
But
I'm talking about an old bitch right now.
Fuck 10 girl. Fuck one girl for a month. Fuck another girl for a month. Fuck another. Bruh, in the third week, all that shit just gonna feel the same.
No,
Good
that's
and
not
warm.
true, but that's not true.
Good and warm.
There's certain girls who it's like their shit is distinguished. It's like, okay, Gilbert Arenas. Nigga, I swear to God, her shit is different, bro. I
That's
swear to God. Yeah.
Oh.
But her shit is different. Like, nigga, I don't really, nigga, I promise you.
Well, I mean, she has
But-
multiple personalities, so she can be different
Bruh.
pussies at different
I
times.
don't want to bring her up because she be tripping, so we're not gonna talk about her too much. But the point is like her shit hits different, but then at the same time, it's crazy because some people their shit hits different depending on the situation. Like I've had a girl who like, okay, we fuck, right, and it's like it was alright. But then that same girl we fucked in like a wild situation, like let's just say we fucked in nature.
Mm-hmm.
It's like because of the situation, it made it more exciting to where the pussy felt better.
It's more adrenaline going to your cock. That's
Probably.
literally what it is.
Probably. It's really all mental. I got mind control. I ain't gonna lie. I really got
Like
mind
the cleanest thing is to control both your heads.
Have you ever, when you be fucking, be thinking about another person? I be doing that.
I used to have to do that, but then once I went on that little 30-day shit, I ain't gonna lie, that shit changed my dick. That shit changed my dick for the better. Long story short, go get you some new pussy, fellas. Go get you some new pussy. Cause I told this thing a long time ago, the best pussy is the newest pussy.
New pussy's the best pussy.
That's when it's at its best, when it's new.
Nah, new pussy is the best pussy. That's no doubt. That's no doubt.
So go fuck you as many new bitches as possible. Wrap up.
Focus on, fuck these bitches.
Focus on you type shit.
My nigga, get inside your bag.
I guarantee you, bro. This
Recently, my sex drive has not been high. This is the weirdest time I've ever experienced, but it's like, bro, my sex drive has not been high. Now, granted, it's not like I'm opposed to fucking, but it's like,
you're not really going out your way.
I'm not
for
on
it.
the hunt anymore. Like, I genuinely don't be like on the hunt. I just be like chilling.
Bruh,
Shit is weird.
it's true. When you want something, when you want to do more of something less has to give. You want more something else, you want more content, less pussy.
Yeah.
When you want more pussy, there's gonna be a little bit less content. You gotta pick and choose. Right now you're in the mood for content. Give it a month or two, you're gonna be in the mood for pussy. It's fine. It's what all men go through. It's our downfall as men.
That's what God. That was the curse that God gave us when He gave us a cat.
I guarantee you, I was talking to this OG at my work and he was like we weren't saying sex or anything. We just both knew what we were talking about. He was like, first thing he said, he was just like, man, that's just how men are programmed. I was like, you're right, that's how we program.
How did that conversation get
I mean, he out of all the people there, he's kind of like the one I can honestly talk to about anything, but he just came up to me, he was just
randomly?
He's like, hey, Justin, how's it going? I was like, oh, all good, you know, just another day. He was like, yeah, that's just how we program.
That's a amazing.
That shit was dumbass clean. I was like, yeah, that is how we program. He was like, yeah, these women need to realize that shit and just live with it. I was like, yeah, I'm trying to explain to my girl right now that like I'm going through a daily fight.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because of the way you're programmed.
The way I'm programmed, I wanna fuck bitches,
You're fighting nature.
bruh.
You're fighting a biological.
I'm fighting biology, science right now.
Years and years.
Don't blame me, blame God.
Yeah.
God made me this way. I got a dick, don't I? Okay then.
No lying.
But it's like that's why the couple bitches that are watching this, if you got a nigga that don't cheat on you, I guarantee you hit the lottery. Cause these niggas is cheating. Cause I used to be one of them niggas.
Yeah.
Every opportunity I got, I was cheating. Why? Nigga, I had to.
And I had a lot of opportunity.
Oh,
that's hilarious.
I remember the coldest time, nigga. The coldest time I thought about cheating was that one day. It was on my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And then I remember I was at your spot. And then I didn't know, but you knew in your head that, nigga, my girl was at my house. But then I was gonna go fuck with a different girl, and he was like,
Wait, I knew your girl was at your house?
yeah, remember she like set up like balloons in my room or something?
Oh!
Yeah.
You was about to cheat that day?
Nigga, I remember I was at your house and I was just like, I got a different bitch. There was a bitch that was online, ready.
About
And I
to
was
go to
like-
your house?
And I was like, damn, I think I'm about to make this shit happen real quick.
Did I stop you?
You didn't stop me. You didn't stop me. Nigga.
I didn't give you no warning? Like, nigga, the oxys, the police
You didn't
got
do
your
that.
house
You
surrounded?
didn't do that. It was just like, you were like, you sure you want to do that? Like a sucker. Guarantee you need a nigga in your team that just says, go ahead and do it. But I guarantee you that was probably like the worst. I've cheated a lot, but that was probably like the worst cheat. Like, my girl got some shit planned for me, and I want to go be a creep on the law.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. Who gives a fuck now? Looking
That's-
back in hindsight, I was glad I cheated. You need to cheat on a bitch. Guarantee you that shit builds up your character to make you feel to realize that cheating is not a good thing to do.
Nah, the guilt you feel from cheating makes you treat a girl better. I ain't gonna lie, like I've never had an official girlfriend, so I'm not technically cheating. But I've had girls who like we're kind of playing the game. We're playing the game.
Yeah. I like you. You like me.
Yeah,
House
right.
a little bit. Yeah.
And we're being exclusive, whatever. And I've had a couple times where like if I did fuck around, it's like the guilt I felt made me want to like treat her better. So like there'd be times when I would fuck around.
You put up with a lot more shit.
Bruh, I'd fuck around and immediately after fucking, I'd be like, I would call the girl and be like, and just like genuinely, but it'd be genuine. Like I would want to like kick it with her all of a sudden.
What you doing, type shit?
What you doing? Let's go do something fun.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds really fucked up when you think about it. Like, damn, you would take her on a date right after you just got done fucking around. It kind of sounds fucked up. Like imagine on the reverse if a girl was after, you know what I mean, cooked you breakfast and shit right after she just got done fucking.
Nah, and
That shit is fucked up, but it's like, man.
and that's what's fucked
But
up
I mean, we
with like
wasn't in a
marriage and
relationship.
shit like
We wasn't in
that.
a relationship though.
Some men have to cheat on their wife to survive in the marriage just because they're so miserable. Their wife is just so much. They have to cheat on her to be like, all right, I'm gonna put up with this shit. I just got done cheating. I'll listen to her.
You don't have to cheat.
No, you don't have to cheat. Get out of the relationship if you're really not that happy. But I'm saying that's what a lot of these niggas do, and that's how some marriages thrive. They cheat to put up with shit.
You know what? You know what thing too? Like, it's like I was like honestly like our value as men comes from having options. You know what I mean? Like that's what makes a guy valuable is the fact that like other girls want him. Like honestly, part of why like celebrities are so attractive isn't necessarily because of like it's not even a lot of times necessarily because of the power and money they have. Part of it is just the fact that like other people want them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It kind of increases their value because other people want them. And so basically, what I was saying is like when you're single, it's like a girl should know that like other girls want to fuck you. It like in a way, it's like fucking. And this is what happens when you get in a relationship. You notice like once you get in a relationship, it's like all of a sudden she can be a little bit choosy on when to fuck. And it's almost like she uses her pussy as a weapon. It's like whenever you fuck up, what's her only weapon against you? Oh no, you're not getting none tonight. That's like her only weapon whenever, and the way to kind of get you to act right is reward you with pussy. But pussy was never a reward when we were single. But once you're in a relationship, now it turns into a reward. Now it's, oh, you didn't want to do the dishes today, or whatever it is.
Mhm.
Oh, you for sure. Nah, I'm not in the mood to fuck tonight. Type
Yeah.
shit. Now you're using your pussy as like a weapon when it or like and use it as a reward system when it never when we were single. It was a requirement because you knew that if you wasn't fucking me, somebody else would. So you knew you had to fuck just to like.
Guarantee, bro.
And so it's like the dynamic changes once you get in a relationship. Now it's like they try to use their pussy as leverage, and it's like, baby, understand that there's nothing special about like every bitch got it. Don't you know what I mean? Like,
bro.
but
Guarantee you, because last night, nigga, I was at my girl's house, and why didn't we have sex? I forgot why we didn't have sex, but long story short, nigga, we was sitting down, cuddling, whatever. She was on a period, so maybe that could have been another reason. But anyway, we was sitting down, cuddling, whatever, and I went up to go get up on my game, and then she gets up and she's like, "Really? You gonna play your game now?" And I think I just got done touching her. I threw the signs that I wanted to fuck.
yeah.
So maybe she wanted dick, so maybe I'm the asshole in retrospect, looking back at it. But, nigga, I went up to go play the
Imagine bitch
game.
playing with your dick and then going and watching the Kardashians.
It's an asshole move.
Really? Now you want to watch the Kardashians?
I get it. I'm a fucked up boyfriend. But, nigga, anyway, I'm playing the game, and then she's like, "Really? Blah, 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 blah." And I'm like, "Yeah, I want to play the game." And then she's like, "Oh, okay." And then, nigga, she does what she does.
Yeah.
And then like 10 minutes later, I go back up into the.
Now she's not trying to fuck.
And then it's like, she said something like, "Oh, I already came." Some shit like that.
How? Bitch, I ain't injured you. Who's been fucking you, bitch?
And then so she says that, and I'm like, okay, but in her head, she probably thought like,
She thought you were gonna like fight for it.
I hop right back on the game.
Dead homies, nigga.
Why? Because, bro, you
Bitch, I'm not entertained.
gotta take away the power of pussy.
Nigga, on my life.
Take
On
it
my
away,
life.
and really the only way,
It's useless when you take that power away. When you genuinely don't give a fuck about fucking a bitch. Cause truthfully,
they
she
get
wants
so mad.
she wants to fuck.
They get so mad.
Nigga, that's their only weapon. I'm good for sure. No problem. Wait, you don't wanna? You sure? Not, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shit is true, bro. You gotta take the power of pussy away. But one thing I was gonna kind of segue into is like, it's like I feel like when you're when you're single and like you're just kind of fucking around, it's like she's kind of she knows in the back of her head she's kind of competing with other girls who are interested in you because she doesn't have that she doesn't have the contract yet of like franchise player.
She's competing right now.
So she's competing, and so she has to stay on her best behavior, top game, whatever. But it's like when you get in a relationship, now it's like I said, she tries to use her pussy as like a reward system and try to basically. And this is when so many guys get whipped and they end up letting a girl kind of run the relationship because of the fear. And this is the thing, when you're in a relationship, you can only fuck that person unless you're an asshole and you cheat. Mm-hmm. But it's like now that she kind of can control the sex now.
Yeah.
And it's like a lot of guys will become whipped and just let a girl control the relationship because it's like that's the only person.
Shit.
That's the only person I can get sex from.
Yeah.
And it's like if I don't act right, then I'm not gonna fuck. And so it's like, bro, you gotta take the power away. But one of the things, like, she should always, my point is, I feel like a girl should always be competing for you. So it's like when you're single, like, let's just use us two, for example. Like, a girl is trying to fuck with Zed. In her head, subconsciously, she knows she's competing with other girls. Because I'm single. So it's like, there's other bitches you're competing with if you want to be in a relationship with me. But it's like, once we're in a relationship, so let's say you and your girl, now she's competing with your ambition and your passion. Because there's times you gotta hit your girl up and I can't see you tonight, I'm shooting a video.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see you tonight, I'm working out. I can't see, but it's like she should always be competing for your time. She should never completely have you. She's always still, but just because we together don't mean you have me completely. I still got passion and other shit that I'm spending my time that's driving me. Like I'm still the focus. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, but I think that's very important of like, never lose that. Don't get in a relationship and then all of a
You
sudden
gotta
just
find your purpose, bro.
find your purpose and attack that shit.
And self-happiness. The biggest thing that I can say changed my life was self-happiness. Because I guarantee when I was cheating on my girl, not my current girl, but my ex-girl, I wasn't happy. Why wasn't I happy? I don't know. Because I looked at, I wanted so much. Really, I just wanted her pussy. I couldn't get the pussy, so it was just a headache for me. So I had to dabble into the waters.
Yeah.
But someone said I didn't treat her the best. I did do something for him. But just self-happiness, find your purpose.
And just I was just gonna say, like, that's kind of my recommendation to guys out there is like, never lose that. She should always like value your time and obviously I'm not saying to neglect your girl, but don't lose don't lose you. You're still you. You still have passions and
Don't give her all your time when you still gotta make time for other things.
And maintain that. You know what I mean? I think that's powerful. But look, we got hella sidetracked. We're supposed to be watching what she's about to do. That shit looks sexy as fuck. It don't look like slutty. I mean, it kind of do, but not really. Like, it ain't enough ass. I need a little tiny.
I ain't gonna lie, her ass is out. She just ain't gonna show. Mama. She got a little cheek out. There's something a little off about her nose, guys.
What's off about her nose?
I don't know. I just feel like one of her nostrils like a little bit more, and one of it is a little bit more circular. I don't know. I like to critique bad bitches though. I like to bring bitches down.
Oh God!
I didn't see shit.
I didn't either. But just imagine.
Going pearl. Oh. I don't like to pray. I don't like to gas bitches up.
Nah. She a zero. She's putting on spandex? You just killed the outfit.
She thought she was too much of a whore. She's a respectable mom at the end of the day.
What was the purpose? You want to watch this video or you just want to see her look?
I just wanted to see what she looked like.
That's what she looks like. You want to... I don't get what's the point.
His reaction. That's the point of it. But
She should have never worn the spandex. I ain't gonna lie. But I get it. She's a mom at the end of the day.
gotta be somewhat respectable. It's for the kids. They do it for the kids.
Like, they got they ads in this motherfucker. You can't skip. They getting their bread. What you gonna do if your girl pulls some shit like that? If she start dressing a little bit more... She's a little bit more advertising herself a little bit when y'all go out or like when you see her go out.
If she's going out with me, I honestly don't have a problem with it.
Okay, she's not going out with you. She's just like
if she's going out without me, and I know like
you starting to notice now she's dressing a little bit more, for lack of a better term, sluttier. Not nothing too crazy, but it's like.
Well, I'd probably have a conversation with her like, why do you feel the need to dress a little bit more sluttier? What's going on? That's how I would break it down.
I'm curious
because you didn't dress like this 2 weeks ago, a month ago, a year ago. What's the transition you're going through?
You advertising right now? You on a trading block? Let me know now. Is you a free agent?
You feel like I need to chase you more or something? What's going on?
I'm curious.
But if
you trying to play cat and mouse?
But in those, I've had situations like that where my girl, she sent me a picture and was like, "Do you feel comfortable if I wear this out?"
I mean, that's if she asks you, then that's respectable.
No, yeah, and really, I don't really give a fuck what you wear. I'm not the type of nigga that be like, "Go change."
Yeah,
I'm not that type of nigga.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that shit cool. The niggas might like it. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I said that one time. She wore it, and then I saw her later that night.
And knock those.
Beat those down. But really, I notice when girls want to dress slutty and they got a man, 9 times out of 10 they want to dress slutty for the guy. But
and like girls they really value attention. Attention to them is like their food. You know what I mean? So it's like a girl can be in a relationship and be happy. It's just like with Aisha Curry. She said it herself. She's in a very good relationship. She loves her man. She loves the family. She loves her situation. But she still wants attention. She still wants to go out and get that validation from other guys and still know like, oh yeah, I'm still a bad bitch.
And somewhat as men, we glorify whores. We don't glorify good moms, stay-at-home moms that cook, clean. We don't glorify that. We glorify these whores. Why? Because at the end of the day, we want to fuck whores.
I know we glorify them, but they catch our attention.
That's what gets our attention. If 9 times out of 10, when a guy's cheating on his wife, it's with a whore.
Mm-hmm.
He's not cheating on his wife for a stay-at-home mom that's cook. But that shit ain't exciting, my nigga.
Yeah.
We want some whores. Some bitches who gonna do some nasty
And
shit.
that's why I be telling bitches, it's like, understand, like, you think this is what getting cute for you is like putting on lingerie and this and that.
Mm-hmm.
The cutest and sexiest shit in the world are girls who are just slutty. You know what I'm saying? Like, when a girl can be like that whole famous, what is it? Lady in the streets freaking the sheets, like that. Like when you can just like when I think of like my most turn on, like the stuff that turns me on the most when I think back of like situations I've been in, it's like not the girl who was wearing some cute lingerie. It's like the slutty shit.
Bro, it's that whore shit, bro. That shit, bro. That shit is so clean. If you could get a girl that can be a whore for you,
Oh my gosh.
bro. That shit is gonna be dangerous. You gonna feel like I'm getting all I need.
Hey,
I
I ain't
need
gonna
a
lie.
whore.
For the first time, I didn't end up telling you, but for the first time, I ended up, cause nigga, I ain't never slapped bitches while fucking them, right? I mean, I slapped ass, but I ain't never slapped a bitch in her face.
Mm-hmm.
Long story short, slapped this bitch in her face a few times, cause she told me to, and she's told me previously, like,
She was
I
like
like,
harder.
huh?
She was like harder.
But it don't matter how hard I slap her,
Was this
she,
Boston Green Pie?
no.
Oh. You got a nickname. Boston Green Pie.
This banana split or something like that you're thinking of. But nah. But my point is, it's like, and it don't
You
matter
like
how.
that shit or not?
I ain't gonna lie. There's some. See,
It's
honestly,
just a little bit empowering.
it don't do nothing for me. It doesn't turn me on personally. It's like that shit doesn't turn me on.
Uh-huh.
But it kind of adds to the whole. We were talking about the whole horror shit. Like it's a turn on when I think back about it. You know what I mean? Like. And not only that, but there is something dumbass sexy of like, it's almost like this is a totally different girl in the bedroom, and then when we're not in the bedroom,
Bro,
and that shit is dumbass sexy.
It's just that
like
horse
she's
shit,
so
bro.
submissive and just like down, and just like she truly enjoys all of that like quote unquote horse shit. But I ain't lie, she was low key like, she was like hit me, and I ain't gonna lie,
She said hit me or slap me?
She was like slap me.
Oh, I'm trying to hit.
Bitch, are you sure?
I'll take a punch at you.
Say less. But I ain't gonna lie, bruh. And initially, I'm thinking back, I don't remember how I slapped her initially, but towards the end, because I kept doing it, nigga, I started really slap. That shit is different. I ain't
Hot back slap or
my
just
nigga, I'm low-key getting disrespectful. And she likes all that quote unquote horse shit,
Mhm.
but she loves all that shit, which is so sexy, but she's such a turn on. But nigga, I'm like spitting on the bitch, slapping her, like, bruh, as nasty as you could think, and like really like nigga, not only like slapping her and then shoving her head into the pillow,
Bro, that's
like
that shit to me personally.
like, but this is the thing, it don't really do nothing for me.
You
But
fuck
if
girls
it-
like that, like it's what Patrick. Fuck her like you don't give a fuck about her.
Like you don't like her. That's the thing, like I'm slapping her, holding her down,
Bruh,
going crazy. Oh,
trust-
that shit.
Bruh, that's the best shit popping, bro.
Nah, I ain't lying, that's-
love that shit.
They love it, and that's the thing. That's why
I love doing it.
I really don't necessarily love doing it. I just do it because I know they love it. It's just like with any like smacking ass. Honestly, like smacking ass don't really do nothing for me personally. I just know bitches like it. I like grabbing ass, but like just smacking it don't really do nothing for me. I like touching ass.
I'm a violent individual. I literally get funky in bed and outside.
My mother.
I'm a different nigga though, but I get it.
You gotta build your bitch tolerance.
Yeah,
So that when
see
she
you.
get into the field and the bitch wanna get
You
scrappy,
think a bitch can hit you as hard as me?
bitch, crazy.
Nah.
Bitch, you crazy. But yeah, I was just like, for the first time, I ain't gonna lie, and next time I hit, nigga, I'm about the same shit. Cause it's like, and that's the thing too, it's like communication is so powerful, bro. And it's so important, like especially with like sex, cause a lot of times people don't communicate what they like and what they don't like. And so when you guys are on the same page, and you don't have to blatantly necessarily say it, but just through time, you guys just kind of communicate with each other. But when you really know how to please a girl and what she likes, because some girls don't like that shit, like banana cream pie, she don't like that shit. I asked her that. I was like, you like getting slapped? She's like, no. Like her whole but she's a different individual. Yeah. But my point is, it's just knowing different people, and when you know shit like that, I can't wait to slap her again. Honestly, that shit was clean, bro. That shit is clean. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, that shit is clean.
It's clean just because it's like, it ain't really clean, but it's like, it's low-key clean because it's like, but then I be thinking, what if a bitch, she feel angry one day or she feeling some type of way and she, officer, what's my defense? I swear she liked it.
That's why you gotta start putting voicemails on with these bitches.
You gotta start recording shit.
I guarantee
I ain't like, she be down to do all of that, pornos and all that.
Bruh.
She down for.
You might as well take advantage of all that shit.
But yeah, I was thinking about that's another reason I was hesitant because it's like, bro, I'm not trying to catch no case.
Nigga, you're not gonna catch no case.
My nigga,
you gotta know who you fucking with.
You say that until nigga I really slap the fuck out of a bitch. Bitch don't nigga want a bag out of me. Officer, what's my defense? What do I say? Because it's obvious I slapped her. She got a big ass hand mark on her. Hypothetically, it's like, what do I say? Officer, I swear she liked it.
Nigga, no. We were having sex. She told me to slap her, so I slapped her. Yeah, I worked out, but prior to having sex, I didn't know my strength at the time.
I got a heavy hand.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, but I didn't do it.
It was with the left hand.
At the end of the day,
nigga,
she's lucky she didn't get caught with the right. Because the right is real sticky. Real sticky.
But yeah, I just wanted to mention that because I know you like slapping bitches, so.
I mean, I'm glad you finally got your cherry pie.
I finally jumped in that boat and
I finally learned how to whoop a bitch ass.
Yeah, these women, that's the thing though, they really like not all of them, but low key all of them. I ain't gonna lie, they like all that shit. These bitches want to have, they want to make pornos. They want to,
bro. All of them.
They want an experience. They want an experience.
Some like it at higher levels, some like it at lower levels.
Yeah.
Some girl don't want to get slapped. Some girl just want to be munched. Some girl don't want to be munched. She just want her face.
And I ain't like, and everything you can build up a girl's tolerance.
See.
To where it's like by the end of the relationship, you really beat. You not even fucking no more.
It's a fist fight before we fuck.
Not before, we just fighting. We not even fucking.
Basically.
I'm gonna show you how to make a bitch come without fucking her.
Fist a bitch.
Oh, that's good.
She not going out like to Disneyland type shit.
No, like that?
No.
Why not?
We gonna dress appropriate for the occasion. We go to the club, sure. Bar, whatever.
You wanna be cool with her doing that?
Disney? Hell no. That it's just like that shit isn't appropriate.
What's inappropriate?
What's inappropriate? Nigga, the whole shit. You have naked cleavage, half your thigh. That shit screams fuck me.
Okay.
Don't scream fuck me at Disneyland.
Her upper half is essentially a tank top. Her lower half is a skirt.
Horse. There's no other way to put it. You know it. You're trying to defend it. Don't defend these horse activities. This is horse shit.
So you like get changed?
I be like, baby, you sure you want to wear that?
You sure?
You sure? We got kids. We got family.
You want to
do
do this right now? Because understand that what you're doing right now is.
I'm not embarrassed by it, but it's just like.
Well, she's a representation of you.
It's like you making me feel uncomfortable. I'm not with you to make me feel uncomfortable.
What you feeling comfortable with? Her sexuality?
No, not her sexuality. Her horse shit.
What is her? What does it make you feel?
Baby, when you're around, when we're in
public side,
not even public, because clubs and shit like that is public as well. But it's just like when you're really out there and kids and shit like that, we not looking like that. And you got my family coming to this type of shit. We not doing that.
Yeah,
we not doing that.
She got a.
That was a good one. That was a good one. That was a good one. Shit. That was a good one. That was a good one. Got that whole little Universal Harry Potter thing, so I went to Harry Potter. I'm gonna pull up a clip of a bitch in Harry Potter and be like, she didn't dress like this. They didn't dress like this in Hogwarts.
That's against school
policy. You get sent to the dean's office.
She look like she don't really got thighs. She got implants, huh?
Yeah, I think her body's natural.
You think so?
I think she got her titties done maybe, but I think her body's natural.
Well, I ain't seen her ass. I don't really know what her ass really look like, but she got small thighs. Generally, girls with big asses got thighs that match.
Like she looks like a little porn star. Come on here, look at your dick.
Bitch, go get dressed. I'm not about to argue
Throw
with
some
you.
sweats in a hoodie.
My nigga, we not about to sit here and watch this whole shit. These niggas don't give a fuck. They don't want to see us watch this shit. But the moral of the story is, check your bitch.
Check your bitch if your gut instinct tells you to check the bitch. Don't worry about no pussy. You gonna get that motherfucker regardless if she you feel me? You gonna get that motherfucker.
Regardless. You seen the Joker?
Nah. I got tickets for it tomorrow. You
Kind
saw
of.
it?
Twice. It's like, it's not the Joker that I mean, you kind of got the vibe from the trailer, so I'm not necessarily spoiling anything, but he's like a loser. And that's not the Joker that I grew up looking at. That's not the Heath Ledger Joker. Like the Heath
Everybody has
Ledger
a
Joker.
backstory, bro.
I mean, that's true too, but it's
Iron
like,
Man wasn't always that nigga.
I mean, that's true too, but like when I think of like Heath Ledger's Joker, even though sure he probably got made fun of this and that, it's like he was still kind of clean. This Joker to me is just kind of like, I don't know. It's maybe because I'm just comparing him to the Heath Ledger, and I really love the Heath Ledger's Joker, honestly. That nigga did his thug bizzle. But yeah, that shit is smooth though. That shit was smooth. Where's like the wildest place you fucked? I ended up fucking in the theater.
I did that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that wasn't the first time I did that before too. But
Theater.
this time I got technically caught because right when I walked out the bathroom, a dude was literally right there, like with a garbage can. Somebody,
You did it inside the bathroom?
I did it. I've done it a couple of times. Though. I've done it yesterday was in the bathroom. I've done it like in the actual fucking theater. But this was in the actual bathroom, and right when I walked out, there was a dude like cleaning up like garbage.
Just minding his business.
He was just minding his business. Yeah.
Real nigga. Yeah, probably there or outside a girl's house on a car.
On a car?
On a car, like
On top of the car in front of the neighborhood?
and that was actually the first time I fucked her.
On top of the car?
On top of the car, bro.
In front of the neighborhood?
We were just got done going where we were going. And parked the car, boom, we were talking outside for a minute. And nigga, she pulls out my cock. And the coldest thing is I had dirty dick. I had fucked a girl like earlier that day.
Yeah.
And I didn't wash my shit. So I knew like when she was down there, nigga, she just gonna take this one. She's gonna take it for the team. So anyway, nigga, she's sucking me. And then she was like, "You wanna fuck me, huh?" I was like,
yes.
"Yeah."
You wanna fuck? Nah, I just wanted head.
She was like, "You wanna fuck me,
Appreciate
huh?" And then I was like, "Yeah." And then she was like, "All right, we gonna fuck on top of your car." And so then I got like 4 strokes and I was like, "Oh, I gotta get out. I'm about to come." And I'm not coming in no bitch.
4 strokes?
Bruh, my shit, I'm quick pumper. But yeah, that but that's some light. I be hearing crazy ass stories. But I fucked in a jacuzzi in a pool. That was a good time.
Jacuzzi? I heard that shit is dangerous for the girl. I don't know why, the science behind it, but I heard that it's dangerous.
Probably, yeah, chlorine in the vagina and all that kind of shit. But
I don't know.
you can piss that out. But yeah, they did. It is what it is, man. Best thing you touched on today was that, man. These niggas need to follow their purpose. Follow their purpose and don't worry about no bitch. Take away the power of pussy. When you do that,
That's when you conquer.
your life will be a lot. Oh, it's gonna be so much more pleasurable.
Not just that too, but I think another thing people need to do is learn how to be alone. So many people fear being alone and just hate being alone. And so they always have to be doing something. They got to be at a party. They got to be trying to knock a bitch. It's just like, learn how to be alone and work on yourself. What are different aspects of your life you want to work on, and work on that. You know what I mean? But if you can enjoy just your own company and not be so pressed about trying to fuck or just hang out with people, right? Life will be very pleasant. And stay off social media, bro. I ain't gonna lie, niggas be on that shit too much.
Bro, that's how these niggas knock bitch. At the end, bro, we both. At the end of the day,
I mean, you can do that to like bitches, but I feel like so many people, that shit is unhealthy to be on it all day. You know what I mean? And I'd recommend people to don't be on it too often. Like, it's to the point with me, I try to only go on it. I try to just be very conscious about when I go on it. Because oftentimes when you start going on it unconsciously, that's when it's like you don't realize how much time you're spending on it because you're just unconsciously constantly checking it. So just be conscious. Before you go on it, have a reason. Are you going to post something? Are you going to look up something specific? You know what I mean? But, I mean, niggas can do what they want to do. I'm just trying to give these niggas some advice.
You're trying to give these niggas some food for thought.
Yeah, basically.
Think about things before you actually start doing them. Because half these niggas is mindless, bro. Niggas is mindless going into some pussy. Niggas is mindless going into a conversation. These niggas just need to think, bro.
Yeah.
Think before you do. And do before...
Oh, I hate to get a bit big.
Mm-hmm. But, I mean, nigga, that was honestly probably a good enough podcast.
I think we touched on a lot of certain things.
Really, with this.
And this one video sparked a lot of conversation within us.
Mm-hmm. No doubt. Like, I mean, this could be a YouTube video. Who knows? I mean, it is not a typical minorities video.
I like to feed the. I really like to feed the Patreon niggas. YouTube, let's be a little bit more articulate and a little bit more picky and specific about what we want to post.
But yeah, hope you guys liked today's video. Yeah.
The playlist and that's how shit coming soon.
Yeah, I still gotta finish up editing. I want to edit up the playlist, deleted scenes, and then the Tahoe video deleted scenes. Another video too, deleted scenes. But yeah, I need to edit those up. The podcasts are easier to just kind of push out, which is why you're getting more podcasts than extras and deleted scenes. But they're just easier to push out. I gotta edit the other shit, and I'm still in the middle of trying to edit up other videos we got going on. So anyway, appreciate you niggas.
We trying to be on our game.
All right.
Trying to step up our game. What, October 8th?
Well,
This is October 8th. Realize when y'all get this shit, it might come out October 9th.
well, who knows? Who knows? This one's gonna require a little bit of editing because I'm gonna have to get the video from here.
Oh.
So that's the only thing that makes it a little bit different. Like, otherwise I could get it out immediately. But for me to put that portion in there, which will be pleasing for the viewer, that's gonna require some editing.
A little bit of time.
But yeah, long story short, hope you guys liked today's video.
Yeah.